Amira. This is Psychic Readings Live. We're going to do a pre-order super chat and then we'll go into your super chats, and if we get any free time we will also do some collective reads. How is everyone? What's going on? What's happening? Let me know. We've got Pisces moons up first with a pre-order. I have been meaning to do a coffee cup, by the way, for September, or just for the eclipses or for something going on, but I just haven't gotten around to it, guys. I've been very, very busy. How is everyone? Hi, Cicely. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So, hi, Ireland. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Where are you from? Do a shout out if you're new. Yeah, like on arrival. Just going to put the thumbnail on. Okay. Yes, I can't do it beforehand for whatever reason. All right. Okay, let's have a look at Pisces moon. Pisces moon looking at... Hi from New York City. Ireland, how are you? What's your background? You've got a very unusual name. Okay. Hi, Alison. How are you, my dear? Good evening. Greetings from New York City. Hi, Nikki Hernandez. Hola, Nikki. How are you, my dear? Mucho, mucho amor para ti. También. Let's have a look. Oh, we got quite a few people in already. You see this lovely candle here that's waiting for somebody to choose it. This is a candle, guys. This is a candle. Yeah, and it's all wax with a beautiful gold spider on the top of it. And that is $35. It's a little bit more expensive than the usual because it is a specialty candle. I've also got 2 other candles that can be used for any manifestation, which are 10 and 20 respectively. All right. Okay, let's have a look for Pisces moon. Yeah, I thought I'd come on today. Hi, Christina from Melbourne. How are you? Yes, taking super chats. Super chats are open, Alison. How are you, my dear? Hi, Michi. How are you, my dear? Super chats are open. And Venmo, Cash App and PayPal are through my website, which is amiracelon.com. One of the moderators might pop that in for me. Much appreciated. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Pisces moon, the doctors didn't send the records. The decision was made. They did receive the records. Eventually the decision was made and they've mailed out a response. Oh, you're not sure if the records were in or not. You know, it's important for them to be in. Hi, Nikki. Hola, I love the emoji. Thank you. What is the outcome with this disability? Hi, Todd. How are you? Where are you from? Let's have a look. Hi, Pisces moon. I'm doing a reading now. Now, when we ask what will the outcome be, if it's not this round, it could be another round, you know, so let's just see. Okay, there's an attempt here to make it happen, so things, keeping on top of the situation, definitely. You've got strength there, you've got your health actually hopefully improving with that lovely strength card. Yes, well, you've got inner happiness, rejoicing, celebrating, shared finances, generosity. The cards are looking good. I mean, you're indecisive about whether it's gone through or not. You're in two minds. You're hanging and you're waiting with the Hanged Man. Sorry, there's a little bit of background noise with some roadworks or something going on outside. It's been a lot happening on the street. Okay, yes or no for Pisces moon? It's giving me a yes, so hopefully it's this time around yes. Hopefully it's a yes now. I do see that the cards are looking very good. And you've got the doctors here that have your back. So when you've got the right doctors on board, they will have your back. This is more you and your indecisiveness right now about how things, you know, you're sort of sitting in the dark, how things are played out. Yes. And this will be at the start of a new journey, a new beginning, a new win, a new victory. And if no one gets that candle, which is fine, I don't mind, I'm going to do a burn. I'm not going to do it straight away. I'm going to keep it there because I really like it. I'm going to do a burn at some point for everybody. I might do a burn on one of the other candles. I haven't made up my mind yet. Yep. This is your last time trying to get it. Does that mean, Pisces moon, that the there's no more chances left? Because you've got two doctors here that seem to be, I don't know if they're male doctors or masculine energy. Something's taking you in a new direction. News. Survival and power. Like you're kind of rising up from the ashes is what I feel. Kind of rising above adversity. Yeah, so I kind of feel like, you know, the messages might be good for you. And hopefully the state, you know, a lot of these things come down to the state, don't they? And like what, you know, I was trying to help Venusian with her situation. But I don't know the, you know, different states in America, you know, what the best states are for certain topics of assistance. And even GPT didn't help me. I did try to look, so... you have to do your research. Sometimes it involves maybe going to a different state, being in a better place, being in a state that's more, you know, that has different rules, different funding, all of that. You had a vision, you got it. Oh, fantastic. That's really good. I had a very weird psychic dream yesterday that schools were going to become obsolete and that children were going to be given chips to download information, as much information as they could absorb, learn. And it was a way of cutting tax money. And I feel like it's going to come in this lifetime. I feel like it's going to be in the next 20 years. Yeah, so very, very strange, very, very, very strange dream, and also very significant. So I might be doing some world prediction dreams because I have been getting quite a few visions from time to time. Okay, so all the best with that, Pisces moon. I hope you get it. I hope it comes through now. And this is your last time going for it. Does that mean that it cuts you off? Or if something else happens, does that mean that you have to try in a different state, or you can try again? What's going on? Yeah, is it 3 strikes and you're out type of thing? Okay. I feel like it's good though. I feel like it's on the up and up. Excellent. Hi, Mystique. How are you, my dear? Welcome. Good to see you. Hi, Goddess 33. Welcome, welcome. Alison's back. It don't make sense. Cicely is back. Pisces Moon. Just tired. Now, you'll be okay, Pisces Moon. Even if for some reason they want more information, usually you'll have to just reapply, but I have a very good chance you're going to get it. And if for some reason that doctor didn't get the things in time, you will do it again. You might be tired, but you will do it again. Okay. Mystique, how are you, my love? Good things coming to you, and September to February. Ooh, September to February. Hi, Todd. September to February. The bigger donation, the more in-depth the reading. The minimum donation is normally $5, but Todd, because you knew I'm going to do your question anyway, to give you a little intro, and then we'll go from there. But first up, we have Mystique. Let's have a look at Mystique. Good things coming to you September 2025 to February 2026. Okay, good things coming, Mystique. Yeah, I had to go live even despite the background noise. I hope it's not too loud. It shouldn't be that loud. They've got that sound cancelling sometimes on the devices these days. All right, let's look at good things coming to you, Mystique. What's been happening? You're back at school, back on the buses. Yeah. Because, I mean, when it comes down to a lot of children just not learning anything, the 1%ers are being doctors, and they could easily get, doctors in there, they could easily become doctors just by them, just with a tutor or something. Lucky money. Okay. Be careful not to get pregnant. Yeah, you might have some fears around money. What's coming to you? You do have protection. So that's good stuff coming to you, and that's going to give you action. It's going to help you take a leap forward, and a leap of faith is what I'm hearing. And any other channel messages, please come through. I'm getting a G initial. I don't know if I got that for you last time. The G has been circulating quite a bit, so Jerry, even G or a J. I'm getting Jerry. New opportunities coming in regarding homes, regarding in the home. New things coming into you. Yeah, into the home. New opportunities coming to you. So they could. So check your mail. Make sure you're checking your mail, because sometimes you can miss something that might come in. And I know that in America, a lot of stuff still comes in the mail for whatever reason. No, not John. No, not John. I feel it's more like a Jerry or a James. I'm getting tall, slim, light-skinned, fairish, light-skinned, a little bit muscular. Not like overly, overly fit or anything like that, but naturally a little bit muscular. Brownish hair, brownish to dark brown hair. I'm getting the word freckles, so I don't know if that's a nickname or if he has freckles, or he has a dog called Freckles, or something like that. I got that, came through very, very strong. Okay, September to Feb. What's going on for Mystique? Oh, offer, Mystique. You got an offer coming in. September, October. You may or may not take the offer, or you might be looking at a new candidate, a new person. Could be a new love interest, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are turning your back and walking away from a situation, I feel, December. So it could be around the end of the year, turn of the new year, that type of thing, where you feel like, okay, now I'm ready to move on, move forward. And I know it's not easy, you know, I know that often we have to diversify our lives to make things work out, and also, you know, sacrifice things or change things to get ahead. You will get a new opportunity that'll be coming in, I feel, February. Could be a new job. Could be the job that you've always wanted or been waiting for. There are some love interests here. I'm just going to do a few more cards. There are some love interests here that are looking like... There's one guy that wants to get someone pregnant, and it's like, no, I've had enough of that. It's all too much. This kind of like intensity. There's some people here that you're going to feel trapped with, and you're going to refuse their advances pretty quick. I'm also getting an A initial, like an Andy or something like that. I do also feel like you're going to change your type that you normally go for. Feel like you're going to go for some different types, and meet people in different places when you least expect it. But just keep on going with your, you know, your health and all of that. Oh, the German guy, well, you know, he's missed the boat completely, that one. Yeah, he's missed the boat. Hi, Texas Tammy, how are you? Oh, you've got freckles on the other side. Oh my God, I wonder if that was for you. Freckles wanted to say hi. That's really amazing. Yeah, really amazing. And that you're here on the live as well. Thank you everybody for the likes. Thank you, Michi, for moderating for this live stream. Okay, we're coming down to Sicily. It don't make sense. I applied in the big aerospace company. Ooh, I passed higher view interview, and now they interested proceedings the next step. Well, I get, that's a really good thing for you. I feel like a shift to a new job is a good thing for you. And like I said, even though you're missing your son, it doesn't mean that he can't come back. But I would be taking advantage of this 6 months that you have, because it goes really fast. You know, it goes really fast. I'd be taking advantage of this 6 months to, you know, move and weave your way into situations that you want to be in and make new opportunities now that you're freeing up your time. So make sure that you're using all that time efficiently, so you're not sitting on, you know, Skype calls and stuff like that with people overseas and they're taking up all your time. You know, people need to look about what are they doing with their time, you know? Is it self-care? Your dad's telling you the same thing, to take advantage of the time. Yeah, I feel like this is a window, it's an opportunity, and you could easily, you know, leverage this. Hi, Sungaya, how are you, my dear? Happy Thursday, Friday, Saturday as well. Okay, aerospace company, will you get the position? I feel like you will. Yeah, I feel like you will. Let's have a look. Okay, they might want you to start really quickly. It could be a quick start or a quick induction. Yeah. You see, you know, people say, oh, I don't want to go and live in Minnesota, or is it in your state, Minnesota, or and the other state nearby? I mean, Prince was from, you know, Prince lived up there. people say, oh, no, I don't want to go and live in these sort of states, etc. It's out of my culture zone and da 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 da. But look at what sort of opportunities can happen. You know what I mean? Look at what sort of opportunities can come about if you're in a state that is, you know, a bit unusual. It might not be the best weather. It's cold. Okay, looking around for this opportunity. Yeah, the patience is going to wear off, Cicely. You're going to get what you want. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's clicking in your favour. You've also got the King of Swords. You might be doing an interview with a man who's very direct, very straight up. He could also be somebody who is like a lawyer, like somebody very analytical. I also think that you might have done or get put onto one of those tests, you know, those tests are whether you test the multiple choice test so they can work out what sort of personality you're suited to and all of that sort of thing. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be rushed. I'm getting the word rushed, and you're going to be a little bit, oh my God, should I take it or should I not take it? Yeah, Mystique, you are used to being around different cultures and you're quite open to it, but some people are just not open, so it limits their opportunities, and that's just a choice, you know, just a choice. You've got the Star here, Cicely, so I feel like your star is rising. They've noticed your talents and your background, and I feel like your father's very happy for you. It's like, yeah, he's cheering you on from the sidelines. He's saying, let's go. And I'm also getting a dog. I don't know if he's got a dog around him or you've got a dog in spirit. Yeah, you're not sure that if you should take it or not. You're going to weigh up the pros and cons. Yeah, your father's very supportive. You're going to weigh up the pros and cons here. And you're going to decide if it's the best way to go. You're going to look at the benefits. You're going to negotiate. You're going to ask them. They will ask you a question at the end. They're going to say, do you have any questions? And the best thing is to say, yes, I have a question. Just say this interview goes really well. How can I excel in the company moving forward, say over the next year to 2 years? And they really like that question, and it puts them in a position of visualizing you in that position. So yeah, or what sort of expectations would you have of me over the next 12 to 24 months? And then they'll give you, you know, the fast track to success of how to get where you want to go in the company. So I feel like it's going to be up to you. You've got the Wisdom Keeper. Yeah, you've got the contract here. It's going to be up to you. So you're going to pick and choose. And if you feel like that, you know, they're not giving you enough paid time off, or, you know, holidays or salary or whatever it might be, you might negotiate for something, and, you know, and you're going to compare it to your current role, because you might even get the Gemini's position. You might move up in the company where you're at as well. That could also happen. Okay. Thank you so much, Sissy. Welcome to ask another question. Hi, Todd. Does Tonya want anything serious with you? Todd and Tonya, that's an interesting combo. Okay. Todd, I don't know if you've dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin. If she's a work colleague, somebody at work around you, if that's her, then it's a yes, or it's a work in progress situation. you know, there's always certain limits with work colleagues, so I don't know. But I feel like there's somebody around you at work that could be of interest to you, or somebody interested in you that you are likely to have a little bit of a look at. Yeah, I'm not getting anything super strong about this Tonya, unless that's her, unless she's the work colleague. I feel like she's just kind of going with the flow. I've got a yes though. Oh, she is working for you. Okay, I do have a yes. I feel like she's going with the flow, and I feel like she wants a lot. Like she wants, I just got a vision of a bag, so she might want, you know, gifts, allowances, I don't know, more money. Yeah, she might be materially also driven to get what she wants. Okay, what do you get about Dan? Hi, Tammy. Is he being coy with you, this Dan, is he? Oh, Goddess 33, thank you for the Cash App. I'll come down to you after, Tammy. Yes, you can do your question in the chat if you do the Venmo or Cash App, Alison. Just let me know. All right. Let's do Tammy. What's going on with Dan? He looks a bit coy. Just getting the word coy. What's Freckles saying about Dan? Oh, Freckles doesn't really like Dan that much. Oh, thanks, Goddess 33. Thank you. Yeah. PayPal. Yeah. Freckles doesn't really like Dan that much. Is Freckles a girl? She finds him really boring. Yeah, he's not fun enough. It's like, not fun enough, not exciting enough, doesn't want to do enough stuff, doesn't want to go out and have enough fun. He's a bit of a homebody. He might be kind of entrenched at home, feeling like he's a bit serious. It could be the Ice King. He's just interested in being detached, being focused on the business, being focused on his business, entrepreneurial, boss, that type of thing, father. Focused on if he's got a daughter, a child. He might be just too serious, Tammy. Long distance themes. You know, sometimes men who have been burnt by their ex-wives, this is the vibe I'm getting with him. They start chatting with women online at a distance in developing world countries, specifically Asia, or places like Ukraine. And they'll go for something that is easy and controllable. So he might be chatting with somebody at a distance. That's how I read the long distance card, Mystique. Okay, that's how you do it. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like sometimes they get so burnt that they can't recover, and they don't trust anybody ever again unless they've got complete control. So that's a defect of character on his side. Yeah. And they'll go for women who don't have anything going for them, who are, you know, are desperate and desperate. Yeah, desperate, destitute, and don't have any options, or very few. Yes, so it keeps them in a power game, and that's where they want to be, because they don't know how to talk to women, so they don't know how to communicate on a deep emotional level that will create a trustful bond moving forward. Yeah. And Freckles, I feel, is saying, don't give him too much of your energy. Is Freckles a girl? She's like, let's go out for a walk and have fun. Freckles is a funny one. Yeah, it's like, nah, maybe you should go to some dog parks or something. Maybe she's trying to get you a dog. Okay, you got spring here. Where are we now? Where are we now? Summer. Summer, fall. By the spring, you might have a new baby pet. You might have a new doggy. Could be your mother's. You might adopt, you might inherit your mother's pet or adopt her. Yeah. Yeah, she's very no nonsense at Freckles. She's like, She wants you to go out in the sunshine more and meet other dogs. That's what she wants. Oh, gosh. All right. Boston Terrier. You still haven't found your tarot decks. Oh, don't spend too much money, Mystique. Just try to keep it together. Yeah. But you'll get the decks that you want. You know, there's a risk of them disappearing again if you get them while you're still there. Oh, you can always keep them in your car in a secret compartment. Yeah, since that you do readings in your car, you can do that. That could be a good spot for them. Okay, or in like a lockbox in the truck, or in a locked box somewhere with a key. Okay, we do have Goddess 33. Hi Lorene, how are you, my dear? We've got a few people who did the... You can either email me the question or you can put it in the chat. I think we've got a few here that are about Venmo, Cash App and PayPal. Funnel. Okay, let's have a look and see if I've got any emails. Okay. Thank you for the donation, Alison. Thank you so much. And Goddess 33, I've got you, but I need a question. Need a question. Maybe maybe it's come through the Gmail. Let me have a look. No, it's not there. Okay. Let's have a look on the live. What have we got on the live? Hi, Momoka-san, how are you? Any message for you? Anyone who did the Cash App, Venmo or PayPal, please put your question in. Sungaya, do I sell my coffee cup deck separately? It's actually out of stock and I'm waiting for the publisher to publish them, but they're very, very slow. They're just taking their sweet time. So I might try to get them to get a wriggle on. Yeah. Goddess 33, I need a question. Oh, I got your question. Sorry, my dear. Alison, I need a question, please. Yeah. My question is, what can I expect for the last few months for the rest of the year? Goddess 33, excellent. Sorry, I got your question. There could be some on resale or something. Sungaya, if you look on, I know that there was a girl selling them on Etsy out of Australia. She's still got stock, I think. Yeah, so there could be other sellers as well selling them on Etsy too, or some reselling them on some other platforms. Maybe it's just a matter of trying to find them. The other candles are 10 for the white and 20 for the pink, which can be done in with any question. They're out of stock on Etsy Finland. Yeah, I know that this girl in Australia, she does ship. So, but she might have run out of stock for the coffee cup. I'm not sure. Yeah. Christina, how do we donate via PayPal? There will be a PayPal link under the donation button, or it should be there on the website somewhere, whether it's on the booking page somewhere. Which candles again, please? Okay, well, we've got this one here, which is a very magical special candle, which can be spells, potions, and curses. That's 35 USD, and then we've got the solid pink candle, which is 20, and the a simple white candle, which is 10. That can be used for any question. Okay, so Goddess 33. What can I expect for the last few months of the rest of the year? Good question. Okay. Let's have a look. Goddess 33. Thank you, thank you. Goddess 33. You're still going to Colombia in October, was it? October, November? Okay. Okay, September. Moving on, moving forward. I feel like you're moving on, moving forward, and you're going to have a love interest. There is a love interest here coming up, and romantic interest. Looks like they're going to make you an offer. I feel like it could be after your trip. Yeah, after your trip. And there are some options and choices of how you want to do your business, or moving money around, or doing different things. You will get the money for your studies. It will come in. You're going to reshuffle things around as well. And you'll get the job done, is the message I'm getting regarding the studies. So you're going to get, okay, you might even fast track this study to the way in which they want you to pass the exams, like the other people are doing. And I feel like good things coming around love relationships and passing the exams, feeling like you've got jubilation, like feeling rejoicing something, feeling like you've got, I'm getting sort of a vision of chickens, like a lot of chickens to choose from, like chickens in the coop, like you've got all these options going on, all these things happening at once. So I do feel like there's a busy time. Yeah, new adventures. I feel like you're probably gonna like Colombia better than that other place that you went to before. You are a bit worried about it, but I think that you're gonna like it more than before. You're more stressed about the money, but you're gonna come out on top. Yeah, coming out on top, feeling like your health is improved as well, and you're kind of on a new winning ticket. Yeah, it's like when you're not looking for love, it could pop in. I'm getting like an unusual name. It sounds French, like Pierre or something. Yeah, so that could resonate with you, Goddess 33. Yeah, when you're least expecting or looking for a love interest is often when they pop in. You might even meet someone there, or when you come back. Yeah, you'll get the nursing done and it's going to be finished. You're just going to knock it out. It's like, okay, what do I need to do to knock this out? And you will get funding. Okay. Alison, did we have a question? Alison. Can someone write to Alison and say, put a question in? All right, let's have a look. Let's do Momoko while we're on a roll. Hi Momoko, thank you for the yen from Japan. Tokyo, any message for me please? Okay, Momoko-san, let's have a look for you. I was thinking about coming to Japan at some point. Yeah. On a trip, or a lot of people love traveling to Japan. Yeah, absolutely love it. Okay, we've got the mature man jumping out for you, Momoko. So he looks like somebody who's got his eye on you. Could be a good boss related situation. Oh, money. Okay. Gifts. He could be quite generous. He could have money as well. Saying don't be shy to communicate with this person. He's a fair male, lighter than darker for his cultural background. So he's fairish. I don't know if he's Caucasian or he's Japanese, but he could be mixed. He could be mixed. I don't know if you're working for somebody like that, but you've got a nice opportunity here for work and or love interest with a generous man here. Could be a little bit older than you or mature in his demeanor or mature for his age. Could be mature in age. I mean, the older we get, the older they get, don't they? Soulmate connection. Yeah, this guy could have his eye on you. He could be in the travel business or do something with tourism or travel. He could have a teenage daughter, or he might be involved in music or fashion even. Could be involved in fashion. Yeah. Thanks, Momoko. Arigato. Okay. Welcome, Goddess 33. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, Christina. Put your question in. Can somebody ask Alison what her question was? Do we have your question, Alison, please? All right. Okay. Have I missed out anyone else who did an offline donation? Lorene, thank you so much for the 20. Let's have a look. 12-month reading, love and money. Okay. Lorene. Hi, Glenifa. Hola. Lorene. Hi, Marina. How are you? Hello from Thailand. let's have a look. Lorraine. This one wanted to stop. Okay, so whatever's happening in and around the home, it's going to come about or it's going to work. So I don't know if you were looking for a roommate or something to do with home, real estate, property. Something is going to be focusing your attention in September that is going to work out. I've also got children here in October. Don't know if you're trying to get pregnant or have a child. October. Young male whizzing in or in your life. Young male coming in, sporty, cars, youthfulness, somebody at the gym. There could be also just having more fun. There's like a vibe here of having more fun. I also feel like if you are still single, you could actually meet somebody at work or through your work. So December. Yeah, lots of fun times ahead and more opportunities. There's fun here. And you could be actually dating a few different people early next year. If this guy doesn't stick, could be meeting somebody also through a sport or at the gym. Then I feel like you're going to either just continue on having fun, but then meeting more people early next year. There's also more money coming in around March, April. You're keeping very focused on a target here of what you want to create. Somebody from the past could be trying to come back around, but they're at long distance. So you might put a boundary on that one. You've got obstacles. So I feel like that's you being obstacle-wise there. This person just wants to be free. They're not really serious. So I don't know why you've got so much fun here, Lorraine. You've got more options with money as well. Yeah. And I've noticed there's a trend of women wanting to have a child and doing it by themselves or with gay fathers, gay dads. And if you think about it, men make more money anyway. And two men together is the pink dollar, you know. You can have a rich baby daddy. You may as well have a baby daddy if you want a child that is rich and maybe gay, you know. It's not going to give you any headaches. It's going to be a good father. So that I'm just putting that out there in general. Not so much for you, but just in general, because there's a lot of fun here. Fun in the sun, and ex is trying to come back, and you putting a block to them because they want their freedom. You want to get married, okay. Well, put the husband first then. You got to pick a good husband before you have a child if you want to get married. Yeah, choose the husband. But the money-wise, things are looking very good. Things are looking very good. I'm getting somebody involved in sports. I keep getting sports. So this guy might just play basketball or something just for fun, just recreationally. I feel like he might be involved in some sort of a sport. I'm also getting roller skating and or ice hockey or something like that. Skating. Okay. So that's looking interesting. Hi, Tammy. Elaine, you made a donation. Okay, thank you. Well, you're making a donation. Let me know. Christina, you made your donation. What's your question, please? There we go. I'm opening a boutique health shop. Oh, nice. Okay. What city is it in, Christina? Did you do your donation, Elaine? Okay. I'm coming down the list of people who have donated and then on and offline, okay? Christina was in line for quite a while. Thank you so much. And we're doing Christina's question now, and then I'll circle back and make sure I've got everyone. I think I'm missing somebody who hasn't put their question in, and I'd like to get that done. She put a donation in quite some time ago. All right. Oh my God, Goddess 33. Dr. Pierre is the annoying professor that didn't pass you. Well, next time he's going to pass you. I can tell you that right now. He's going to give you a gold star. Yeah. I'm getting like a seal. You know, one of those seals, like the old-fashioned, like rubber seals, like red seals. I don't know what his problem is. Okay, let's have a look at Christina's shop, boutique health store. Yeah, no worries, Elaine. Once you do your donation, just say, I've done my donation and this is my question. You do it all at the one hit. You do your donation and you do your question. You don't ask questions about when do I put my question in. Yep. Hi, Christina. Hola. So this is for Christina, boutique health shop. Where is the boutique health shop located? Any insights? Okay. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Okay, you're going to keep it in control. This jumped out, fell on the floor. You're going to keep things in control. So it might be that you need to really keep things under control. Don't like let other people run things too much. Thanks, Elaine. I got it. Got the donation. Yeah, don't let other people run things too much. It could be that if you delegate the books out to somebody, they might not do as good a job as you would. So it might be that you need to really keep a very vigilant eye on specifics of how things are going to be set up from the very beginning. You will be getting help from some sort of financial person or accountant. I do feel it'll go well. I also feel like it's going to be a lot of word of mouth. So it could be through the internet or social media, that type of thing. You're going to have influencers down there also doing some sort of vlogging, that type of thing as well. There's some sort of influencers that you might invite down there. I'm seeing that happening. I'm seeing a lot of flowers. I feel like you're going to look at the feng shui as well. And don't be shy to get on and have fun with being seen. You might even get some long distance orders. Yeah, but I feel like whoever's saying that they can move mountains and make miracles for you with like, oh yeah, just like use our services and we can do this and that. I don't feel like they're authentic. Okay, you're going to have a nice spiritual vibe there is what I'm seeing, and maybe some nice music that goes with that. I do feel like there's success here with this. There's going to be men involved. I don't know, there's men. You might attract men. It's definitely going to be quite big in the neighborhood. The gossip is the neighborhood card. There's going to be quite a few men coming in and around. You might get a bit of attention there. Male attention. What else for Christina's shop? Yeah, it's a new start, new beginning. You're definitely a bit wound up about it. It's a lot of men coming towards you. And it could be that you're listening to too many men. It could be that these men are trying to tell you how to run your business, but you kind of already know. So it could be that too many cooks spoil the broth is what I'm getting with that one. Okay. Don't apologize, Elaine. You're absolutely fine. I'm trying to get myself in order, and we've missed one big one. Can somebody please write a message? Just write a message for Alison. Alison. I'm going to pin Alison. Just write Alison a message and just say, what's your question, please, Alison? Okay. Pierre, yeah, Dr. Pierre. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Yeah. Okay, Elaine, I'm going to do you, then come to Glenife. All right, Elaine's question. Applied for a dispatcher job that I found online today. Would they be offering me an interview for $29 an hour? Okay. Oh, it's in Melbourne, Christine. Okay. Looking and feeling good. Dispatcher job for Elaine. You might have fun with that job. It can lead also to other opportunities. I feel like they might offer it to you. It's going to make you feel like you've got more freedom. It is highly likely that they're going to make you an offer, yes. You might feel like it could even enable you to work remotely or travel and work as well. I don't know how that will go, if it's done on a computer or done on the phone. Are they going to offer you the job? I feel like it's a yes. I'm not sure exactly if you're going to take it. I'm just getting that feeling you're a bit indecisive about it. There could be something in it that you think, oh, do I really want it? You know, there could be not a hitch, but there could be some sort of rule or something that you don't like about it. But I do feel like if you do take it, it might give you some sort of freedom to kind of move around or something. Yep. Okay. Glenitha, hola, amor. Hola. Can you give me a reading about my second job? Owner seems to want to minimize costs. I just want to make sure it's not me. Okay. Glenitha, let's have a look. Second job. I don't feel like it's going to affect you in a bad financial way, even if they do minimize some sort of hours or something. I feel like you'll end up paying less taxes, or it'll end up rounding out to be pretty much the same, is what I'm seeing. But what, oh, Tammy, sorry, but I'm going to come back to Tammy. Sorry about that, Tammy. Glenifa, I kind of feel like any women at the moment living by themselves, having to pay all their bills, that is a thing you can take to your bosses, because it's not always that fair. You know, it's not always that easy or fair for women to, you know, support themselves. Yep, especially in today's economy, etc. So you can pull that argument and just say, look, I can't afford to drop any money because I'm, you know, single and having to pay all my bills by myself. It is statistically better if you're married, because that's why a lot of people in America get married, right? To share the bills, but or they don't get divorced. Yeah, but you don't want the headaches with a marriage that is not functionable. you're better off doing it yourself and then doing whatever you need to do to maximize your own situation. I do feel like you're okay. I feel like there are going to be some cuts here. People are going to leave, but that's going to be okay, because if people are leaving and it's your second job, it's not going to, I don't feel it's going to affect you. I feel like you're going to get what you want. Yeah. Because some people are using it as their first job, they're not getting enough, so they're going to go somewhere else. But because it's your second job, you're actually going to do okay. I also get pot plants around you, and I also get you know, nurseries. So I don't know if you're working in a nursery part-time, or you've got a job coming up that might involve something to do with gardening, because I do know that you like gardening. I'm getting pot plants here, okay? And I'm seeing something to do with pine trees, like Christmas trees. So I don't know if you're getting involved in some sort of business that involves some sort of trees, or even investing in forestry. It could be an investment that you know about that is workable. Some people invest in stocks and things like that to do with reproduction of different things like forests and things like that. So I don't know if you're looking at doing something like that. It's whatever you feel that you know about. Like, I know quite a bit about cruising. So I invest sometimes in cruise. Celebrity Cruises is the best one. And their stock tends to always go up. It doesn't matter what happens in the world, the Americans always cruise. They always go cruising. And the Caribbean, of course, is the most popular place. Okay, so let's just go back to Tammy. Let's have a look, Tammy. Yeah, invest in things that you know stuff about. And it could be that you get involved in doing some sort of garden projects, or selling some sort of seedlings or pots of things. I'm just seeing small pot plants, like the ones that you buy and then you replant. Okay, planters, I think they're called in America. Let's have a look. Texas Tammy, thank you for the 20. Truly appreciate that. What do you get about Robert Warner? I ran into his sister at the market. Did she tell him? I think she did. Yeah. Freckles is raising one eyebrow about this one. Freckles has got a very funny personality. Raising one eyebrow. What are you doing looking at Robert Warner is the message here. No, he's okay. I'm getting steak dinner, chicken dinner with him. Don't know if that's the guy that's going to take you to the steakhouse. Steak dinner, chicken dinner, or maybe Freckles wants a chicken dinner. Did he or she like chicken? Chicken. Okay, Robert Warner. He's got a bit of confusion, illusion, and disillusion going on in his mind. I don't know if he's a Capricorn or a Pisces, or got strong element of that sign in his chart. He's kind of a little bit unfocused, and a little bit of he's different to Don. He's more go with the flow, or he's just focusing on his job. He's clocking in and out. He's looking at different contracts. He's not making any big plans. I feel like he's lost some sort of mojo. He could have been in some sort of had some sort of medical setback, like a prostate or something like that. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of a little bit undirectional right now. He doesn't have any big direction, But I feel like his sister did, he just retired. He might be looking at his properties or something to do with his 401k or something to do with taxes, because he's still focusing on something that's happened. He might have to file one more thing or do something, or he might be buying and selling property and real estate as well, or looking at contracts, leases, contracts. Did his sister tell him? Yes. But you might not ever find out about it. I don't know if she might be jealous of you. I don't know. She might think that you're very abundant and you've got everything going on, and she's jealous of you in some capacity. Would that be the case? Or something else? That's a very strange, odd thing. Let's do a pendulum on that. Did his sister tell him? She might have dropped your name or something. She might not have actually told him. Did she tell him about you? Not yet. Not yet, but she might later. She might be jealous. She hasn't said anything yet. Yeah. You might bump into him. Or you might reach out to him and just say, hi, happy retirement. I bumped into your sister. I don't think she's got any say in the matter whatsoever. All right. Hi, Marino. Amy is back from rehabilitation. Yeah, I'm sure Amy wants to come back. I mean, you know, how long does a rehabilitation take? It seems to be taking years. Most welcome. Yeah, most welcome, Tammy. Okay, Elaine, you'll be working both jobs until you can't anymore. Okay, got it. Okay, what's going on with Alison? Alison, do we have a question? Nobody wrote to Alison. Christina, you're in Melbourne. Okay. Yeah, we did your reading, so you should be there. Glenifa wants a 12-month reading. Okay. Here we go, Glenifa, for you. Alison needs to put a question in. If anyone can reach out to Alison if she's still here. Okay. Alison. All right, Glenifa, we want a 12-month. Thank you for the 20, Glenifa. What cards would you like? Would you like the tarot? Would you like the coffee cup oracle? What cards? Maybe we'll do a coffee cup. Maybe it didn't go through, Mystique. Yeah, let me know. Thanks, Tammy. You're going to do a 12-month as well. Good night, Elaine. Oh, let's have a look. I missed somebody. Didn't come up here. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, Mystique. Let's do Mystique first, and I'll see what cards you want. Glenifa. Was it Glenifa that wants a 12-month? What cards do you want, Tammy and Glenifa, for your 12-month reading? That way we can direct the energy. Okay. If I do a full-blown psychic readings on live over weekend. Will I be successful or should I wait? It's no harm. Are you going to do it when your parents go to church? That would be a good time to do it. You need to have the serenity of people not coming and opening the door. Yeah, so you need to feel like you're in a safe space, Mystique. And you don't have your mother with her ear on the door. You might do it when they go to church. I feel like, yeah, you got strength, success there, challenge over achievements and making a decision. So you'll make a decision. You just go with how you feel on the day. If you feel like you've got the energy, then yes, go ahead and do it. Have everything set up and ready to roll. Yeah, I feel like you could easily go ahead with it if you feel like you're in a safe space. Okay. Let's have a look. A 12-month reading for Glenifer and a 12-month reading for Tammy. And what cards are we using? Coffee cup for Glenifer first, and Tammy likes the Love Oracle. Okay. Coffee cup for Glenifer. Something about rose gold. I don't know if you've got something rose gold, but you might, I'm seeing a locket or a necklace that has like a heart on it. You might start wearing something that is, could be costume jewelry as well. I feel like it could have diamantes on it or something like that. And I feel like it could have diamantes on it, or it's a locket or a keepsake. I don't know if it's a crossover from something that you've already received, like a real gold locket that came from somebody in the family that was handed down, but there's some reference to that. Keep something close to your heart, keep something locked away. Your heart's protected is the message I'm getting with that. And oh, that's weird. I'm getting a petri dish. You know, people do science and they do experiments on petri dishes. So somebody is looking at, there could be somebody who is a scientist. That's more like a chemist, isn't it? Who's in a lab. Somebody's working in a lab. That could be an indicator of somebody coming in. Somebody, also, if you are listening, you might get a message through somebody else's reading, as it often is the way. I did get freckles before in somebody's reading, and it was actually the dog of Tammy on the other side. So somebody can get a message through somebody else's reading. Hi, Alison. Do we ask the questions in the chat? Yes, you do. Okay. Glenifer, 12 months, September. How's everyone feeling about September? Getting that song, September Morn, that 60s song. Okay, wife engagement. Ooh, nice. I don't know if somebody's having like this memory link is going back to having Holy Communion or First Communion, getting dressed up in white. Could have been a piece of jewelry given to you at that time or something like that. September, October, November, December. January. Is your mother still around you, or is she in spirit? Because you've got mother energy here. Okay. So wherever you're at in September, you're going to find that you're very happy with where you are. So there could be romance, or it might be just that you feel like, oh, I'm just doing me. I'm the bride. I'm, you know, engaged to myself. I'm just doing me and I'm having a great time. And it's going to give you peace and serenity moving into October. Somebody could be getting married that you know of in September as well. It could be a wedding to go to or an invitation. There's a distance ocean journey here in November. You might take a trip somewhere in November or have contact at a distance. And something coming out of this giving you a lot of strength and success. So it could very well be something to do with your mother. She could be at a distance. Whereabouts is your mother? She might want you to go and visit her in November. Could be for Thanksgiving or something like that. She might want to gift you something. There could be some jewelry in the family she wants to give you. Or she might give you some gift that she's picked up somewhere. And I feel like this pendant, this lucky pendant, and it looks to me like a heart on a chain. I don't know if it's a locket, and I don't know if it is old or new. There could be a crossover with that, or it resembles something, but I feel like it's lucky. So it could be that you just walk into TK Maxx, TJ Maxx, and you might just find like a nice piece of costume jewelry there and think, okay, that's really nice. I think I might get that. You've got indecisiveness and something's coming up with your mother that you have to make a decision about. You're not sure if she should be where she is or she should... she's in New York, yeah. Going to Dominican Republic, if you can, yeah. She might be wanting to go there for some reason and you're making a decision about it. So it could come in winter. Yeah. So you're seeing her in November and you're going to be making a decision to go with her or to go if you can in the winter. I feel like it's February. Nice time to go. There's some friend of hers that she wants to see that she hasn't seen for a while. Could be like a close family, relative, friend, like an aunt, or could be a neighbor or an old neighbor of hers or something like that. Yeah. Lock and key. Lock and key. And the moose and the rabbit. Okay. Unexpected pregnancy. Somebody might have an unexpected pregnancy. It might not be you. It could be somebody around you. We've got 2 pregnancy cards here as well. And it might not be how you think or see it happening. Somebody might get pregnant first and then get married. Or it could be an unusual pregnancy or with somebody kind of that you weren't expecting. That's an unusual thing. We've also got abundance. So by the time summer rolls around next year, I feel like you're going to find that you're in some feeling of financial freedom. You've got financial freedom here. So that's looking great. Are you going in November? And Austin in February. Okay, fantastic. Oh, Austria. Oh, interesting. Big trips. Very good. Yeah, your mother wants to see everybody before she's too old to travel, I think. Or before she feels like she can't travel anymore. She wants to see everybody. Hope you're not pregnant as well. Yeah, maybe that's a little pre-warning that you can change the outcome of that. Destiny. Tammy, we're going to be doing the Love Oracle for Tammy for 12 months. Thanks, Clinife, and most welcome. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lots of blessings and abundance to everybody. Alison never came back with a question. I'm going to check my email just to see if she's emailed me instead. But I don't think she did. Christina, I have a donation from you. Did we do you before? Oh, that was you, wasn't it? Yeah, we did. We did. You did tell me. Yes. Thank you so much. All right, let's roll back around. Most welcome, Glenefa. Okay, focusing now on Tammy. Still getting steak and fries. Steak and fries I'm getting now. Freckles is yawning. He's like, oh, yeah. We need more action. I think he's gotten a bit excited that he's been on the live, I think. He's gotten worn out. I'm seeing a little poodle type of dog, like a toy poodle or a little spoodle or something like that. Looks like it's a golden colour. Freckles is fun. He's yawning now. Yeah. So I don't know what this. Yeah, he's like, it's time to have more fun. Eye roll. It's going yawning and eye rolling and going, oh, what's next? You know, let's get the show on the road. He's saying, you know, enough already. It's also showing me a train to Texas. I think you like to travel, Freckles. I presume it's a he. Like to travel and always be at the front seat looking out the window. I'm getting that song, is it the lyrics, Last Train to Texas? Is there a lyric, Last Train to Texas? Jack Russell. Yeah, it's definitely there's an energetic dog around or wanting to come in around you in spirit. But you might want something more like a poodle. I think you've got a dog, haven't you, Tammy? Or you did have one. Ah, yeah, you like going on trips. Yeah. What's going on for Tammy looking at September through to August? He's showing me a train. There's a train, it looks like it's going from Austin to San Antonio. So I don't know if there is a train line, but you might be traveling down there for some reason. It could be to see your mother or something like that. New love, new inspiration. It's time to go out and meet new people. September's a good month for that, Tammy. You've got this nice Virgo energy that's going to be compatible with your Cancer planets. So I feel like love is in the air. You could be dating. You might be online dating, meeting people out and about, going out on dates, bumping into people. I'm getting going out for dinners and also mixing and mingling at some sort of, I'm getting steak dinner, steak house, chicken dinner, getting like lots of people standing around tables, like high tops, just standing and talking, mixing and mingling. And I'm also getting the word roadhouse, but also truck stop. I think Freck wants to go on a road trip. Okay, I'm getting a snake as well. I don't know if there was a snake scare with one of the dogs at some point. He's showing me a snake. Okay. You have more things going on around the neighborhood. So maybe join, what's that app? I think it's called Neighbors or something. And you can kind of tune into what's going on in the neighborhood. People post things of what's happening down the street, or if there's, you might go to like a garage, you know, like a yard sale or something, and meet some people. I feel like you're going to be doing more things around the neighborhood. So I don't know if you're walking around doing doing laps like around the block, that type of thing, like going for an evening walk after school, now that the weather's getting better. But you might be meeting more people in and around the neighborhood where you are with Dan, and getting out of the house. Yep. Getting your exercise routine on and getting involved in good habits is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you meeting more neighbors and doing something more in the neighborhood. It's always good to sort of see who's living in the neighborhood too on those apps. And they send you a postcard, so if you register that you're in the neighborhood, and even if you're tutoring or something like that, you could be tutoring on the side. You can even put your ad on there that you are available, and that's what you're doing. I'm seeing a bicycle as well. There's lots of indications here of movement, of travel, of getting out and about and moving around. You might even cycle around the neighborhood. I don't know. Like bike around or something. You're keeping very focused on things. Oh, the neighborhood app. Yeah, it's a good one because you can kind of tell what's going on, and there'll be alerts like, oh, such and such a house, there was somebody lurking around outside, or somebody got something stolen from their porch, or, you know, there was a break and enter, or this or that, or did anyone see this happening or that happening? And everybody kind of keeps an eye on things. And you might actually know people in the neighborhood that you don't know that are there. That's what I feel. Keeping your eye on the prize, your eye on the target. You've got true love coming in. You've got new dates coming up, Tammy. You've got dating energy here. New opportunities coming in around new dates. I feel by early next year, you could actually have sorted out what you want to do with your love life. The past, present, and the future. It's like you're getting rid of something in the past, the present's moving forward, and the future's showing up. I feel like there's a turn of events in April that will lead to more solid relationships and partnerships, and even moving in with somebody or living with someone, or having more of a committed relationship. Or you might even buy another property by July next year. You might buy something in Austin. Yeah. Something might just pop up. And there are people that you're going to connect with who I feel are going to be quite instrumental in making your life more exciting and fun in this new environment. It could be on this app. There could be a lady in the neighborhood as well that you connect with, or who organizes parties and things like that. So, yeah, I would say do what you can do. You could even be walking dogs as well around the neighborhood. And dogs are always a good way of meeting people as well. Yep. Also seeing flowers. I'm seeing roses, rose gardens, somebody with a rose garden. I don't know if they grow roses in Austin, if it's cool enough. But I'm seeing rose gardens. Rose bushes. Some nice flowers. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tammy. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Hi, Angelina. How are you? Welcome, welcome. What's coming towards you in September? Thank you for the donation. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Hi, Stellan Gold. How are you, my dear? Welcome. Where are you from? Do a shout out. Still don't have a question from Alison. Alison. All right. What's coming towards you in September? Angelina. Angelina, what's going on? If we don't have a question, Alison, we can always do it on the next live. You can send me a message on the email and I can do it as a pre-order on the next live. You'll be first up. Okay, you might have had to run off and do something. Okay. I'm getting a horse for you, Alison, or somebody, Angelina. What sort of area do you want to look at, Angelina? Okay, something that is going to fulfill your desire and passion, make your heart content. You're going to be very happy. You could even have a past love coming back or trying to repair a situation, or you're repairing your heart from a past situation that you might have been upset about, a delay or some sort of disappointment. It could be to do with family, it could be to do with friends, it could be to do with ex-partner or ex-love interest. Okay, if you do have an ex-love, they could be trying to come back in around to connect with you in September. Angelina, what else do we need to know? And if it is a past love that you're interested in, this person might be just wanting to have a passionate connection, as in a fling. You've also got justice and documents here with the scales, groom, okay, and abundance. So I don't know if you're getting money through a husband or an ex-husband, divorce, marriage, settlement, abundance, luck, or something coming through a contract or a sale to do with a legality. It's looking good though. It's looking good. If somebody owes you money, it feels like you got this money coming back to you. Okay, thank you for that. All right. Yeah, do the neighborhood app, Tammy. What other dog do you have at the moment, Tammy? Do you have a dog with you in the house? Alison. Where's Alison? All right, guys. I'm going to do a last call. Last call. I don't think we've missed anybody. Except for Alison, who I don't have a question for yet. So we can always do that at a later time. Thank you, Michi. Thank you, thank you. Is there any way of like doing an at Alison? I did highlight her message, but it is what it is. Let me see if there's anything else here. If she's put the message in. It's the only way I can see it on my phone is if I not close the live, but it might go on, might get suspended. Not suspended, but it might go silent for a minute. But I might just have a quick look. A question on there, so we will see. Thank you, thank you. We'll see for the next round. Okay, any last calls, anybody? How are you going, Michi? What's been going on? Oh, Glenefer? Oh, there is one from Glenefer. So sometimes they come in later. Glenefer, last question. Any men with love interest coming in? In other words, mini love reading. Good question. Love reading for you, Glenefer. How's this man going to come in? I still see something connected to plants and the soil. It's like he's got his hands in the soil, hands in the dirt. Yeah. So he could be somebody very passionate about gardening. I don't know. I'm just getting neighbor. You might go on neighborhood app as well. Usually they send you a postcard with a code unless they can verify you straight away to activate your address, like that you're actually living there. This guy could be in and around your neighborhood. He might introduce you to somebody. He might not be single. Passion, freedom, travel. I'm seeing an older man who's retired. He might introduce you to somebody. You might meet somebody also on these trips or around the time that you travel. Are we getting any names for Glenefer? Family connections. Somebody who feels like soul family. Even though you don't like to date Latinos, you might connect. Yeah. Sorry. Why is my live? It's going, yeah. You might connect with a fellow Latino and you might not, you know, be looking for a Latino, but you might be feeling like, you know, he could come out of left field. But I am seeing a older gentleman who might be retired and he likes gardening. He might introduce you to somebody. It could be his son or something like that. It's also a past love coming in. Past love. Or you feel like your heart is healing from any disappointments in your past. And you've got unexpected dates popping in. So it's almost like I would just get on with what you like to do, your favorite things. You've also got the neighborhood card that keeps coming up. Could be somebody in and around your neighborhood as well. Somebody with common interests. And I'm getting Charlie or Carlos, Charlie, Charles. Something therapeutic. You might be doing for example, gardening for a therapeutic sort of group or something like that. Like people who like to garden for you know, therapeutic means, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Anything else for Glenefer? Spirit would just ask. They're just saying just keep going and you will be, something will surprise you. Someone or something will surprise you out of left field, I feel for you. What was that, Glenefer, your last question? Yeah, that was the love reading. Did you get the love reading? The Charles. That's what I'm getting. Somebody in and around your neighborhood, somebody that's going to introduce you to somebody who could have a common interest like gardening. I feel like this person has some sort of link with his hands in the soil. There's a name, Charles, Carlos, Charlie. And there's a gentleman around your neighborhood, but I feel like he could be married, but he might introduce you to somebody like a son. He looks to me like he's Caucasian, a little heavy set. And he looks to me like he's retired. I'm also getting the word cradle. So I don't know what that means. If somebody's just had a baby, they've got a baby in a cradle. They could be looking after their grandchildren or something like that. I don't know, it's very strange messages. But the cards were saying you might meet somebody before, after, or during one of your trips. It could come as out of left field by surprise at when you least expect it. But I feel like there's a couple of different guys. I feel like there's one through the neighborhood or around common interests that you're doing in Denver, and then there's another one that could definitely pop in through travel or show interest through travel. Okay, so I hope that came through, Glenefe. Oh, you had to turn the volume down, Miss Steve. You're so funny. You're hilarious. Did they say, are they still insisting that you go to church or you have to move out? I mean, what are they going to do? Throw you on the street or something? All right, everyone. Any last calls, last comments? I'll keep the chat open for a minute and see, as there's often a delay in the live. Thank you for joining everybody today. I really enjoyed it and it's been fun. And lots of people in today. It's been great. Thanks for the likes on arrival as usual. Thank you, Michi. Have a great night as well. You might have to rewind a bit, Glenefe, to see the full reading, but I definitely recapped it for you. You're not really worried about your dad, okay. Good night. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you on the next live in a few days. It'll probably be... I'm trying to see my schedule when I can. It might be Saturday night, US time. Saturday night. Okay. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. Take care. Ciao for now. Thank you so much, Glenefe. No problem at all. Thank you. Thank you. Muchas gracias.